Hey everyone, welcome back. It's your girl, Dims. So today we're going to be talking about brushes. I get questions on this a lot. I've done a video on brushes in the past, but I've decided to do two new videos. So this first one is going to be on eye makeup brushes, and I'm going to do another one for face brushes. I think that it's going to be easier for people to just understand it like this. This video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 eye makeup brushes that you need. The only 5 that you actually need. Guys, brushes can be so confusing and so overwhelming, right? You see YouTubers whip out different types when they're doing their makeup. You see makeup artists using different types. They can be so confusing and overwhelming to the point that I've seen people, and even me in the beginning, I remember going out to buy this set of brushes that had like 30 brushes. I was like, yeah, everything I need is going to be in this set of 30. You open that set up, especially if it's cheap, you actually realize that it does not have a lot of important brushes that you need. You see that you have to go out and buy more brushes outside of that 30. Like it can be like that. So this video is going to be detailed, straight to the point. I'll tell you exactly what you need. You don't need to go buy an entire brush set. Trust me. First brush that I strongly believe that everyone needs is a blending brush. A fluffy blending brush looks like this. This one that I have here is the Sigma E40. It's a tapered blending brush, very popular in the world with makeup artists, or here on YouTube, very popular. And this brush is perfect for blending out large areas in the eyes at once. It makes for seamless blending. It's animal head. Most of the time, you need a brush that is fluffy like this. I know that makeup brushes have evolved so much because in the past, around the time that I started makeup, if a brush looks and feels like this, it is most likely animal head. But things have changed so much that these days you can actually get good synthetic brushes that look like this. So this brush is very good for blending out color on your eyes, like large areas of the eyes at once. Because of the way that it's shaped, it does not pick up a lot of product at once. You just kind of dip and swirl, or just kind of dip and remove immediately and apply, and it just evenly distributes the color where you want it and also blends it out in the process. This is an all-over blending brush, okay? It is perfect. It's a must-have. Everybody needs this. Doesn't matter what type of makeup you're into. If you're going to be blending anything, you need this. And I remember that I did a video a couple of weeks ago talking about makeup hacks and the ones that you need. There are some hacks, okay, that I shared for even fixing up errors on the face that this brush comes in handy for. It is so good. So this brush works for everyone. Does not matter your eye shape. If you have hooded eyes, if you have big eyes, if you have small eyes, if you have medium eyes, these work great. So if you're a makeup beginner, this is the brush that you use. I'll actually even use it here. This is the brush that I use to blend out the crease color that I applied in this area. Blend everything down even towards your brow bone area. This brush is the perfect crease brush, okay? I used it to apply my crease colors before I started with this video, so it works. If you're getting into makeup, it's one of those brushes that you cannot do without. The next brush that you need if you're getting into makeup, okay, you need this. It's so important, is a shading brush, okay? I've had this brush for over 10 years. No joke, over 10 years I have had this, and this is a medium shading brush. I would say shading brushes come in different sizes. There are big jumbo shading brushes, there are the small detailed shading brushes, and then there are the medium ones. I think that this is the first type that you should have this in your kit, and I think that you can use it for so many things. This is the MAC 239. I've had this for over 10 years. I think I already said that, but this is very good. MAC has some very good brushes. Sigma also has some very good brushes. A lot of the brushes that I'm going to be showing you guys are from either MAC, Sigma, and some of them are not from them, but trust me, everything that I'm going to show you guys, MAC has an equivalent for that. Sigma also has an equivalent for that. One thing I like about this is that it kind of tapers towards the end. It is rounded and it tapers. That is very important. It makes it easy for you to use this to apply colors in different parts of the eye area. You can use the shading brush to apply matte colors. You can use it to apply metallic colors, shimmer colors. It works great for all kinds of eyeshadows. I think that this is very important, okay? This is very good for packing on color. A lot of the application that we do when it comes to eyeshadow involves a lot of blending, but then you also need to pack color instead of blend it out in certain areas. So on your eyelids, sometimes under your eyes, you need a brush that can actually pack color colors on, and this is the type of brush for that. So if you're getting into makeup, you need a nice medium-sized shading brush. Okay, another brush that you really need is a smaller blending brush. It's something that is smaller than the first one that I showed you guys. So this is the Sigma E40. This is the bigger blending brush, and this is the third brush that I'm showing you guys now. This is a Sigma E25. Okay, this is much flatter, and just doesn't have as much volume as the E40 does, and this is perfect for people who have small to medium eyes. Okay, people who have bigger eyes or people who have like a deep set crease, they can actually get away with using just one blending brush. But if you're not like that, if your eyes are like mine or smaller, I would highly recommend that you get a smaller blending brush. So this allows for detailed blending. Okay, it allows you to blend out colors on very specific parts of the eye without distributing that color to other areas. This is very good for blending really large areas. This very good for blending out small areas. So I love to use this to blend out the colors that I apply on my outer corner. You can see that I have a very dark brown here. This is the brush that I use to blend that out without pulling that color upwards or taking it into this area. This is perfect. Okay, if you have small to medium eyes, I would highly recommend that you have a smaller blending brush. Again, this is a Sigma E25, and I would highly recommend this. The next brush that I would highly recommend, the fourth brush, is a concealer brush or a small paint brush or a small flat brush. These type of brushes are usually synthetic, and they work really great for applying cream products and metallic cream products or just liquid cream products, period. This is perfect for carving out your brow bone area. I use a flat brush like this for that. So you can use this to apply cream products, you can use it to apply liquid products. It is the perfect brush for creams and liquids. Eye makeup is not all powders. Okay, creams and liquids come in at different stages depending on what you're trying to do. So I would highly recommend that you have a brush like this. So this brush is the Evita Joseph Precision Concealer G330. MAC has a brush like this, Sigma has a brush like this. So you just need a brush like this. Doesn't have to be from this particular brand, but you need a brush like this. Okay. The last brush that I consider extremely important and you cannot do without is an angled brush. It looks like this. This one is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is their number 15 brush. This is perfect for filling in spaces in your eyebrows or applying brow products. Let's say if you use a cream brow product, this is perfect for applying that. If you also apply gel or liquid liners, this is perfect. Okay, so this is very flat, so it makes it really perfect for just getting into those really sparse areas in your brows for very precise application. And because of how flat this brush is, this is actually my favorite angled brush. Because of how flat this is, it can actually double as something to use to carve out or define your brows. It's also a very good brush for applying liquid or gel liner. It's a must-have. It's something that I think whether you're a professional or not, if you're getting into makeup, you need an angled brush, a flat angled brush. It will do so much for you guys, so much for you. It will do so much for you. Okay, so last I have an honorable mention. This is the Huda Beauty Smoke and Smudge brush. This can serve as a good substitute for the medium shading brush that I showed you guys earlier, the MAC 239. So this I would recommend for people who really are into eyeshadow. And you know that when you're applying eyeshadow, sometimes you want to apply a different color, maybe a brighter color on a different part of your eye, and you don't really want to double dip. You don't want to begin to wipe out whatever you've used in this area and then take another color. You just want to be able to do that without the two colors interacting. I think that a very easy way to just do that is to get something like this. It's a 2-in-1 brush essentially, and you use this for what I first explained. So you use this as a proper shading brush, and you use this to maybe smudge colors out on your lower lash line or to apply color on your inner corner. So this is an honorable mention. If you're really into eyeshadow like that, then skip this one and get this one. So these are all the brushes that I think that you need. These 5 brushes. You can do bomb ass makeup looks without getting something else. This is all you need to do very good eye makeup, nothing outside of these 5. So I hope that this video was helpful, and I hope that it cleared up some of your confusion. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to me if you're not yet subscribed, and share this video with anyone who you think will find it helpful. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah.